Alright, so today I want to do some more Boll Python egg cutting, and this clutch is pretty interesting. So a couple years ago, I was actually taking my visual Desert Ghost. I have a male Desert Ghost that is a Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost, a really beautiful snake. And I was actually just kind of randomly breeding them through my collection, and I bred them down to my Pastel Calico female, which laid a really big clutch of eggs. And a couple years ago, I actually got one, which I actually thought it was a Pastel Desert Ghost visual from that. So I was 100% sure that that thing was het for Desert Ghost. So last year I tried the same exact pairing that visual Desert Ghost to my Pastel Calico, and I got 0 visual Desert Ghosts. You know, the odds are you should get at least 50% or around 50%. You know, sometimes the odds can kind of play tricks on you. Sometimes you get all visuals and sometimes you get none. And last year I got 0 visual Desert Ghosts from that pairing, which is, I was kind of scratching my head like, what in the world's going on? So this year I did the same exact pairing between those two, hoping for that really bright yellow snake, the visual Desert Ghost with the pastel in it. And this one actually could, you know, potentially I could actually get the Pastel Desert Ghost, the Super Pastel Desert Ghost. I could get the Enchi Super Pastel Calico Visual Desert Ghost if I could actually produce some visuals this year. So it'll be pretty interesting to see. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull those eggs out of the incubator. There's 8 eggs. One of the hatchlings was just barely peeking out, so I know they're ready to cut. I'm going to cut them open and take a quick sneak peek, and we'll see what the results are. Alright, so here we go. This is actually a Pastel Enchi Desert Ghost crossed with a Pastel Calico. I assume it's het Desert Ghost because I produced a visual, so we'll actually see what's going on. And when it comes to guessing visual Desert Ghosts and the eggs, let me tell you, I'm not very good. Oh, we got several little heads sticking out. Take a look at that. Wow, we got one that's pretty moldy. I don't know if that one's any good. The box doesn't smell bad, but that one looks really super moldy. That's pretty bad. Alright, so we'll see what we got here. Alright, so it looks like on that moldy one, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to cut that one open. That one looks pretty bad. So the kind of the weird thing is when I made that visual Pastel Desert Ghost, when it was in the egg, when I was cutting it open, it almost looked like an Axanthica. It almost looked black and white. And I was really confused about what it could be. So, alright, let's take a look at this guy here. So, I'm kind of rusty on my Desert Ghost identification. I've only ever produced one and I really didn't know what it was. This one almost looks like has a really light head. It's either a pastel, I don't know if it's a super pastel. Looks like a pastel. So we'll see here. Usually your Desert Ghost really brightens the pastel where it's super bright. Super bright. Alright, so, ooh, wow. You know what? I think this is a Pastel Desert Ghost. Take a look at that. First egg. Look at how clean it is and how bright it is. I think that is a Pastel Desert Ghost right there. That is pretty phenomenal. So Desert Ghost really cleans it up and brightens it. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, I'm not as rusty as I thought I would be. I'm almost 100% sure that is a Pastel Desert Ghost. First egg right there. Wow. Alright, let's get another egg. That's pretty awesome. My luck has been so bad on that pairing. It was so terrible. Alright, let's see what this one is. Here. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. This one looks like think this one could be another one. Boy. What do you think of that? Trying to guess what it is when I've never produced them before. That almost looks like maybe a Pastel Calico. It looks like it has some calico in it because it's not as bright. It kind of has that orangey kind of a calico look. And I think it might be a visual desert ghost. I think this is a Pastel Calico desert ghost on that one. Wow. If I'm correct, 2 visual desert ghosts. So yeah, so I wanted to really hold back a lot of the desert ghost stuff. And that kind of changes what I was going to hold back. I have so much stuff I want to hold back. I produce so much cool stuff, and I start producing all this. Uh-oh, I'm running out of paper towels here. All right, let's see. Yeah, almost anything desert ghost, especially all the females. I'm definitely going to hold all the females back. That was like my #1 goal of the year. All right, let's take a look at this. Wow. Take a look at that. I think that one is just a pastel. I think. So take a look at this. Take a look at this. So this is a pastel. Look, compared to the Pastel Desert Ghost. Look what the Desert Ghost does to it. Really cleans it up. Super cleans it up. So I think that's just a pastel. I don't think it's a super. I don't think so. I think it's just a it's really scrambled up. It's a really pretty bright for just one single copy of I think that's just a pastel on that one. So everything would be 100% het for Desert Ghost because one of the parents was a Desert Ghost. All right, doing pretty good. All right, let's see what else we got here. We could get some crazy stuff. Wow, look at this one. This one's really crazy. Wow. That one, I'm not exactly 100% sure if that's, I don't know if this is, I don't think this is Visual Desert Ghost, but I think it's, I think that might be a Super Pastel Calico on that one. I don't believe it's Desert Ghost though. That's a pretty cool snake right there. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. I think I'm getting better at my Desert Ghost IDs here. This one's gonna be really goopy because it's not even open at all yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is this? What? Ugh, it's so goopy. Oh. You know what this could be? Take a look at that. If you can see it. I think that's, I think it's just a straight Desert Ghost with no other genes in it. Look at how clean it is. I don't think it has pastel. I don't think it has calico. But it's definitely cleaner than a normal. It looks just like a normal, but enhanced with the desert. I think it's just a Desert Ghost. It looks like it has still kind of a film on his mouth. That always makes me nervous. When he's still kind of, sometimes they get stuck in this like a film. I always want to break that film so they can breathe. I think he's all right. I think that's just a plain desert ghost. Usually it almost looks like calico, but the calico usually brings in a lot of that reddish coppery color. So I think it's just a straight desert ghost. So that's 3 desert ghosts. I think. All right, so pretty crazy combination on this one. Oh, look at this. This is just disgusting. This is really bad. Oh, wow. Look at this. No. Another thing we can get is normals. Just a normal. I believe this is just, unfortunately, that's just what a straight normal looks like. If you compare it to the other one, you can definitely see the desert ghost influence. Alright, got a normal. I forgot we can get normals and straight desert ghosts. Yes. Alright, so let's take a look at this one here. See what we got on this one. Oh, you know what else we can get? I didn't even think about it. We could get Enchis. I don't know if that last one was I don't think it was an Enchi. You know what this one looks like? This one looks like, take a look at that. Looks like a calico. You can see some of the coppery color, kind of the wiped out pattern. Calico. All right, I see a little nose sticking out of this one. Look at this. He's got something going on there. Take a look at that. That's interesting. Let's see what this guy is. It looks like at least super pastel on this one. It's got blue eyes. Interesting. Whoa! This guy is crazy looking. Wow. I think this could be all the genes, I believe. Wow, take a look at that. That's crazy. I think that is super pastel, calico, desert ghost, possibly Enchi. You think? Maybe? Some of these it might be hard to tell the Enchi unless you actually get them out and kind of, sometimes you can tell the Enchi by the stripe on the head. But it looks like that one might have the desert ghost in it because it's just so clean in there. That's cool. That's a holdback for sure right there. Wow. Alright, so should we attempt the moldy one? I don't even know about this one. Look at that. That's pretty bad. It is hard as a rock. It is hopeless. Hopeless. No, I'm not gonna cut that one open. No. Alright, so alright, let's look at this last egg here. This one's looking pretty good. Alright. It's got a little bit of mold on it here and there. Alright, so let's see what else we can. There's a lot of really cool genes in this clutch. I'm really excited that we're getting some pretty cool stuff finally from this pairing. Oh, my luck was so bad last year. 0 visual desert ghosts. Wow. This is a mess. Let's see. Oh, take a look at that. That's pretty nasty. That's one of the messiest ones I've ever had. All nasty and bloody. I think that may be another pastel desert ghost, actually. What do you think? Pastel desert ghosts? I don't know about the Enchi on any of these, but it looks pretty clean. Compared to like a regular pastel, it's like super clean. Yeah, so wow, how many desert ghosts did we have? We had like 4 or 5, I think, on there, which was pretty wild. This is absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna have to wash my tablecloth. Oh, but man, we got some good results on that one. Take a look at that. That's pretty awesome. All right, so I'm gonna put these back up in the incubator, and I'm really excited for these to come out of the egg, and we can take a look at them in more detail. That's probably one of the best clutches of the year, I have to say. Finally getting some visual desert ghosts. This and my scaleless project, hitting 3 scaleless. I'll have to give you an update on that too, because one of those completely scaleless ball pythons is really turning more yellow. So one of them, I thought it had all the genes. I can't even remember what the genes were. So it's actually a lesser scaleless head crossed with a lemon blast. So lesser pastel pinstripe, and I think one of them doesn't have pastel, so I think it's just a lesser pinstripe. It's so hard to tell on those completely scaleless. And speaking of scaleless, I've been having a really hard time with the sheds on all those. Even with the bag balm, they get stuck in, their whole body gets stuck in a shed. So that's one of the things I have to constantly like lather them down and peel the sheds, and it's a nightmare with those guys. But once it sheds out, it's good for, you know, 2 or 3 weeks until they shed again. It's just kind of something you got to stay on top of. Really interesting project, the scaleless. All right, so that's pretty much it. Check back. I'll definitely be posting another video here in probably 2 or 3 days once these all come out, and we'll really check them out, which would be awesome. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.